welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. Today, an in-state battle between a couple of teams from the state of California, both hoping to claim a golden victory. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the San Diego State Aztecs.
Don't lose your bike now. Don't lose your bike.
To the air on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Man, you blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete on the shuffle. They'll line up for a second down play.
Well, the defense ran a long way that time in pursuit, but they were able to make the tackle for a big loss, and they've got to get lined up right away because the offense is going quickly.
And the Spartans want to move quickly. Right back to the well. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Breaks into the open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way. To drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Might as well give it to him again. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Now the play fake. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give is to Williams. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Still running at the 40. Breaks away on the left. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And just like
the San Jose State offense is back on the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Here we go.
He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. Gets away from one, he's got space. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. Lots of running room. Touchdown, San Jose State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Right back to the well. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Offense gets set for second down. Fullback's got it. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Flips it out on the screen. Boom. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger... physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Not a lot the defense could do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator because on 3rd down, you throw a bunch of wide receivers out there. Everybody on defense thinks you're going to be throwing the football. Instead, you hand it off to your running back, and he shows great vision. He knows where the sticks are, picks up the 1st down, and this offense, they've got some momentum going now.
Catch in the middle. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. The give is to Williams. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They're going to ride this running back. Turns it on in midfield. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Spartans. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, Dave.
Gashing the D on the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll send the back in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They're going to take another delay of game penalty. You just can't have these types of mistakes. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Offense in a bunch formation. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown! They'll start this drive at their own 48. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, San Diego State. And they turn it into... San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Spins away from the defense. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Trying to get the edge on the toss. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, San Jose State. He shed tackles like a... They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Throws it back. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. Touchdown, Spartans! And once he found... The San Jose State offense is back on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Just plowing ahead. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Laterals it back. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Spartans with the 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
And they swarm him under.
And I know it's not a 1st down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Grab near the marker. It's Williams. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. Oh, maybe a double pass. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the right. Spins away from the defender. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quick pass on the jet motion. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a 1st down.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Throws it back. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Oh, a double pass. Under fire. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, everything was going so well for this team.
Split backs here. Maybe a double pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's second and long. They'll leave it with him. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Give him 114 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Hawaii. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the...
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Gets the back moving. Throws it back. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel it.
Turning it on. Oh, spins away. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. Three-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that touchdown spark. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Here comes the heat. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Rushes on him. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They'll send the back in motion. Throws it back. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. Games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Williams. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. And the Spartans are facing 3rd and inches. Slithers into space. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front. And
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Snowed under by the defense. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll run for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity to go make a play, and they do.
Creates a little room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stevens. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Setting up the screen. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hauls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. We've got a timeout in the... Might be calling a hot route. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds us back in the middle. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Williams. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Well, the defense was trailing.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Williams. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. And now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. They think there's room to run to the right here. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
Maybe that stop shows this defense.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Hand off from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that go.
Snap from the gun on third down. The short hand, it's Williams. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the...
Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown, San Jose State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. At the 45, on his way. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Made a defender miss. Touchdown, San Jose State. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Just steamrolling the defense. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much.